Why is it when your adductors and your glutes are sore from a squatting workout, why is it in the following days you lose ankle mobility? This has happened to me so many times now that it's just kind of puzzled me over the years. Cool, no worries, I understand. My hips should be jacked up from all the squats, I understand. But how come my ankle mobility dies with it? What is going on there? Is that just some fascia on the posterior leg just inflamed in one end and just carries over to the other end? Everything's inflamed, the whole system's inflamed. Is that what it is? I don't have any soreness through my ankle or my calves or tibialis anterior, so why is it that my ankle's all locked up? And like the whole day today, sure, I understand. The back of my leg is really, really sore. But why is the calf also lost mobility? It's really interesting how we try to compartmentalize all of this stuff into nice little neat boxes, but I think it's to our detriment because I don't think some of these systems are divided as we once thought them to be. I think this is all very much a one. And even though we break the body up into several different body parts, movements, if you're a powerlifter, bodybuilder, whatever, now that I'm doing bench press as well, like I'm thinking to myself, like, dude, this is a quad exercise as well. Like my back gets cramped up, my quads get pumped up. Obviously, my pecs and my shoulder girdle, triceps, all of that stuff is involved, obviously. But this is a full body workout. And so what are we doing here? Why do we give it a chest day or a back day or a leg day? Well, if you're really training how you're supposed to be training, I don't think you're separating any of the weeds. I think this is all just one big bowl of weeds that we're trying to kind of dissect. Unless you are training like a bodybuilder and you are legit isolating these body parts. So when you're benching, I don't know, maybe you've got your feet up completely off the ground and there's no leg drive, there's negative leg drive. Maybe you don't squat at all. Maybe it's just a leg extension and leg curl. And that's why your back is fine. And that's why you can do rows and pull-ups. So I think this is the conversation that needs to be had. Like what are you training, man? What are you training for? We all use similar tools, but we have vastly different goals. You know, if you're squatting, that is fantastic. But understand, this is way more than just a quad exercise. There's a lot more going on, man. There's a lot more going on. Your adductors are getting destroyed. Your glutes are getting destroyed. And if you're doing it right, your upper back is also getting destroyed. Because, you know, I've proven that myself many times before with the 180 AMRAPs. That was the first thing that was failing, my bloody upper back. So if you hit a 5 on squats, your back is taking a hit as well. In fact, your core is taking a hit. And we haven't even mentioned the nervous system. If you have a really tough squatting session yesterday, I don't really care what muscles you do today or tomorrow, it's going to be affected because the nervous drive comes from the same spot for whatever movement you decide to do. So it's all one. How you divide all this up into different thoughts is up to you, but just appreciate it. This is all one. Even the bench press, this bench press that I'm doing with this technique now, this absolutely has an effect on the rest of me. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind. And so I think it's important to realize this. When you're thinking about planning, programming, you need to understand that if you're training for strength and you're really pushing these things hard, this is all coming out of the same source, man. The only thing we have is, okay, sure, on the bench press, the pecs work more than the deadlift. Cool. But there's a lot of common denominators, man. There's a lot of common stuff going on between them. And one definitely affects the other. Appreciate you guys, like always, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.